He's telling the honest truth. But that man's being honest. Hey, he ain't lying. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
What's up, everybody? Hey, I want to thank all of y'all who are viewing right now. Your viewership is so highly appreciated. Hey, man, if you're one of my subscribers, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all one of them ones. Y'all keep this thing rocking and rolling, and I can't thank you enough. If you're tuned in right now, then you are a truth seeker. You looking for the real, and that's what I bring you. This is NoCap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And hey, you seen the thumbnail, y'all know what this is, man. I have 15, that's right, 15 fragrances that will work perfectly for you, no matter what area you in. I have 15 for different, areas, heat, wherever you at, whatever your traditions are, your Thanksgiving will be covered with these, trust me. So what I'm starting off with is, let's say, for instance, man, where you are, y'all kind of rock a more casual look. You may be comfortable on Thanksgiving where it's like sweatsuit, jeans, maybe even t-shirts, whatever, whatever y'all doing for Thanksgiving. It's all about the food and kicking it with the family. Now, all of these are going to be centered around, you're around family, and you don't want anything that's too overbearing. No oud fragrances, no strong in the club, no dousing yourself down because you want to be smelled and, maybe get some compliments, but you don't want to choke nobody out at the dinner table or sitting around in the living room watching the game or whatever you do on Thanksgiving. So let's kick it off. These are, like I said, for 5 of your more fresher fragrances if you're doing Thanksgiving in, say, Miami or somewhere like that, or just a more casual approach. So we're going to kick it off with this one right here. I love this fragrance, man. A typical of spring, fall, summertime fragrance. This is from Maison Alhambra, which, Lattafa makes. And this is John Lowe Immortal. This is a clone of Louis Vuitton's L'Immensité, where it has a nice, beautiful opening of citruses, man. Citron, orange. You have some neroli in here in the middle, giving it a little bit of a floral touch, some ginger to give it a kick. But it also has a depth in it also, giving it a little bit more character. But I feel like it's good for this time of year. Well, for the occasion. So yeah, that one right there would be a good one if that's how you rocking this Thanksgiving. All right. Another one we have here is one that, people have spoken on, really has that nice freshness in the top, but like I said, some depth as well with some vanillic tones and just almost a beautiful, somewhat tropical yet dense fragrance, and that is Nitro White, man. This thing is a jack of all trades for the most part. It really gives you what you need, definitely going to get you compliments. Not going to offend anyone. Like I said, just a nice smelling, little citrusy, little vanillic. Yeah, this is the one right here. Nitro White would definitely work for this time of year. All right, another one. So I count in that same vein. These are definitely fresh, but with some depth and everything. This one right here is a clone of Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Lucky. This is Hayati Royale. You want a nice, fruity, plum, juicy, oh man, not doing too much, just smelling really nice to match whatever you rocking and everything. You just t-shirt, whatever the case is. This one right here is going to bring some character to whatever outfit you rocking, man. You just going to smell nice. Very much so. All right, and this is one that's newer to the collection. Just got this recently. Now, don't spray too much of this one, man. If you are familiar with the Ventus DNA, this right here is Club de Nuit, our mom's Club de Nuit Precious One. The most, recent release. Giving you that Creed Absolute vibe. Very, very juicy. It's almost like a Creed Aventus mixed with Invictus. You got some bubblegum sweetness here, but it also has woody characteristics, little smokiness with this white woods that it has. Smells like the birch that normally comes in Aventus, but definitely works for if you want something that's still kind of fresh and it's warmer rather than some of the cooler weather places. If you're in one of those areas, this one's going to work for you. Recently got it, like I said, I've worn it a couple times and it does really well. It does nice projection, longevity, all that good stuff. Don't overspray this one. Like I said, you don't want to choke no one out while you're doing Thanksgiving. And that one may have the potential to do it if you're not careful. All right, now this one is fresh, but not in the same sense of those. This one has some freshness up top, but also with a beautiful tobacco, a nice little haze to a little booziness almost, kind of getting down into what the next realm are going to be. This is one where, you want a little bit more depth in your fragrance. Like I said, you rocking, I don't know, a sweatsuit or something, or some casual, some jeans and a polo. There you go right there. That'll get you there. All right, now this next five is for the, the person that's a little cooler weather, that you ain't trying to overdo it. You might have on something like what I have on now, a nice long sleeve, a turtleneck, a cardigan, just some kind of sweater or something, and you want to, spice it up a little bit. Now, I feel like Boozy spicy fragrances really work for Thanksgiving and everything. So one of the first ones we're going to rock and talk about is this one right here. This is Hardwood, man. This is a clone of Mahogany Wood from Bath & Body Works. This is by Fragrance World. Hardwood. This is definitely a good one. This has some beautiful blood orange in the top, some cognac, some vanilla, some spicy, what is it, like a pimento or something like that. Nice spiciness, man. Definitely rocks with an outfit like this. They're going to be like, oh, I smell your nephew. What that is? They're going to be asking you what that is you rocking, man. All right. Next up, kind of in that same vein, man. Like this one right here is very festive with the cinnamon, little fruity top. This one also has some nice tobacco in it. This is cloning a discontinued fragrance from Paco Rabanne, and that is 1 million Privé. This one right here is like 97% close to that fragrance. It's going to be, this is don't definitely do it. This is going to do it. Nice bubble around you. It's not a heavy projector, but you will be smelled. You sitting around drinking a little something, maybe smoking a cigar. This is just going to accent all of that. Take a look at that. 1 million Privé. This is by by Pandora Scents, Paris Corner. And we just lost the top. And we back. All right. Well, 2 more on this one. And like I may not have told y'all this before, but these aren't just clones that I'm giving y'all right now, because this one right here is not a clone. This is a great fragrance. Also a Boozy one. This one may be a little bit more pricey, but you may be not like a clone collector into it. You're just looking for a good fragrance. You planning on stopping by Sephora or Dillard's or something and pick you some up. Check this out right here, man. Mason Martin Mangella's Replica Jazz Club. Kind of in the same vein as these other boozes, what I'm saying. This right here has a really nice rum accord mixing with a little tobacco flower type, some lavender in here. This thing right here, man, is a beautiful scent. Like, once again, it does a little projecting, but it's not going to be overpowering. You're not going to choke anyone out. It's just going to smell nice. Just going to be great for this time of year. Also, all right, this is another one I've recently got, and that I'm still on the fence of telling y'all what I think it is. Very boozy, very nice. Oh, man, when I first got this one and told y'all about it, I didn't get the booze off the first spray, but stay tuned for the full review of this one. I'm not going to say too much, but if you get your hands on this one, you will not be disappointed. This is Marge Cognac Blaze by Paris Corner. Bruh, this thing here rocks. People was talking about Angel Share. Only thing that it has the same as with Angel Share is the way that cognac kind of comes across after the first 10 minutes or so. You kind of get the booze from the top, but then it really starts to settle down. That's the part that gives you a little bit of angel share. But stay tuned for what I think this is. I still got to go make sure I'm right because I want to tell y'all something to be totally wrong. All right. Next up, the fifth one in this category, nice turtleneck cardigan, whatever the case is this one right here, man. After a little bit of maturation, not even maybe a month, two weeks to a month, this one right here really does the damn thing. Proud of you, absolute. Cloning stronger with you, absolutely. Yeah, again, the rum accord, that beautiful chestnut, vanilla tones that you're used to with the Stronger With You line, all there. And that little booziness just amps it up. Beautiful scent, beautiful profile. Perfect for Thanksgiving night. All right. Now these last five, man, this is for that guy, man, that you may be going to a Thanksgiving event or something like that, or you're that guy in your family that always rocks the blazer, maybe a tie on, a nice hat or whatever. You know, you just like to look good and dress it up. Well, these right here are going to be for you, man. Now, this one right here actually could almost go across the board for any of these with the way that it comes across. But you can dress this one up or dress it down. This is a designer fragrance. I know y'all are familiar with YSL YEDP. This is the Le Parfum version of that, which kind of tones it down. Like that one would, to me, be too loud for gathering around in the house or Thanksgiving. But this one right here gives you all of that you get from the EDP, just a little bit toned down and a little bit more depth in the base, a little woodier, maybe a little bit more vanilla tone or whatever. Perfect if you're going to dress up or something like that. All right. Next one we have is this right here. This is one that I have. A couple of these are designers. So this is the next designer on this one. This is one of my first loves right here when I started really collecting fragrances. I can't get away from it. You shouldn't either. This is Bulgari's Man in Black. The most beautiful, spicy, rum, vanilla fragrance you can find. People compare it to the Spice Bomb, Extreme Spice Bomb, and all that kind of stuff, which is warranted. But that rum note just sets it apart from all of those. You can dress this up, man, and you are going to be that guy. If you're going out, like I said, a Thanksgiving party or something afterwards and you dressed up, attention getter. All right. Now this one right here is very velvety smooth. You know what I'm saying? You suited and booted, got your doggone gators on. I don't know what you rocking, man. But you need something that's just going to be buttery smooth, just like your look. That's this one right here. From Pandora Scents, again, Paris Corner. This is Camaro Intense. This is cloning Dior Homme Intense. That pear note in the top with the beautiful makeup bag iris, as they say. It's just buttery smooth iris with that ambrette muskiness and all of that. Yeah, this fragrance here. Yeah. Hey, you're going to get the number. You're going to get the number if you're out partying somewhere. And if you're home and you just dressed up, it's just going to be, you look clean, nice dress suit and everything, and nephew, you smell good too. That's what you're rocking. All right. And this one, the name says it all. If you got a suit on, then put suits on. This will work, no question. You know what I'm saying? This with the coriander, the patchouli, the beautiful like apple note. This is cloning YSL Tuxedo, and it's one of the best that does it. This is Fragrance World Suits. All right, and last but not least, man, I'm almost starting to feel like I can't have a list this time of year without this fragrance. Like I said, this one basically goes across the board. If you dressing it up, dressing it down, sweater suit, sweatsuit, whatever you got on, man. But this one right here, Liquid Broom by Fragrance World, is going to be that fragrance for Thanksgiving for most people. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure out what I really want to rock, but this is a strong contender right here. That freshness of the orange blossom in the top, giving it that little citrus push. Then that beautiful bourbon vanilla and, you know, the spiciness that's having a little fresh spiciness. the ambery feel in here. That amber just works for each one of these situations. Like as it dries down, it goes into each one of these areas, man. So yeah, if you can't think of nothing else, if this one right here works for either one of those. Liquid broom. All right, man. So all of these will be linked below, so you can check them out. And if you want to get your nose on any of them, man, those are my suggestions. I appreciate all of y'all who are rocking with me. If you watched this and you stayed this long, you're a true seeker, and I appreciate you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the family so you don't miss none other of this content. If this is your first time, hopefully I'm going to keep you here. Go ahead and hit that like button. Y'all know, you probably already did that, and I appreciate you. But if you want to try any of these, most of these are already linked to my website. Get you a decant. It won't get to you by Thanksgiving. So, yeah, but that is an option for you. Again, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Y'all know the vibes. Until the next one.